Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Yatha darumai narhi, yatha patramayo mrigaha, evam bhutani magavan, ishatantrani vidhi bho. O King Indra, as a wooden doll that looks like a woman, or as an animal made of grass and leaves, cannot move or dance independently, but depends fully on the person who handles it. All of us dance according to the desire of the Supreme Controller, the personality of Godhead. No one is independent. So we can see the realizations of Vritasura. It's very easy to speak. Dr. Sridhara. So nobody is independent. It's the realizations of, we know the realizations of Vritasura, and he's not simply speaking. We know his realizations. How do we know that? He saw so many reverses, being unnecessarily cursed, to become a demon. Then after that we see some more reverses in a situation in the battlefield. The Lord has given a weapon to kill him, to Indra. But even though he has so many reverses, he is accepting the will of the Supreme Lord. That is his beauty. He is not challenging the situation. So when he says nobody is independent, actually he knows. So then if everything is destined, then what we have to do? The situation coming in front of you, any situation, you have no control over it. It comes and is handed to you. But within that situation, if you offer, you understand the situation as kindness of Krishna, and Hridavag Vapupi, with your body, your mind and words, three things we have. With that, we are continuously still glorifying Krishna, then you are a very nice devotee. You see that he has a lot of difficulty. His hand is cut. Still he is glorifying Krishna. Yes, he is in a very difficult position actually with Asura. Indra is actually, even though he is fighting, he is also stunned because he doesn't have this level of devotion. Just like Prahlad Maharaj, we know every day there is an attempt to kill him. Still he has full faith in the Lord. He is not at all this much disturbed. It's very peaceful. Bhagavatam will again and again point out. And when the Prahlad Maharaj Narasimhadeva appeared, the situation was very, very difficult. It was a very difficult situation. Correct? Of whom? For Prahlad Maharaj, the situation was very difficult. But all the Devatas panicked. His father has been killed. There is the blood everywhere. And Devatas, when the Narasimhadeva is roaring, the Devatas have no capacity to even come in front of Narasimhadeva. Prahlad Maharaj is very peaceful. Very peaceful, no problem. He is not there. None of the Devatas who go in front of Narasimhadeva, they ask Prahlad Maharaj, why don't you go? So what did the situation did? Narasimhadeva had just killed his father. He was in a huge hall. All the demons had attacked. They were all torn to pieces by nails. There is blood everywhere, ghastly scene. And he was roaring in anger, and he has such a huge size. When he was roaring, the elephants were crying of fear. The Devatas also had all landed up because they know Lord Vishnu has come. But none of the Devatas had a courage. None of the Devatas had a courage to come in front of Narasimhadeva. And Prahlad Maharaj was standing outside. And he was asked by the Devatas, can you go? And he just walked in. What does it show? He shows, the situation shows that in a difficult position, even if it's a difficult position, Prahlad Maharaj stayed very peaceful. So devotees who are actually realized, we are sadhakas, the devotees are actually realized, they understand one principle. If you are sad at any time, that means you are immediately an asura. Why do we say so? The reason is this. Sad means you are feeling the situation in front of you is not comfortable. That means you are challenging the decision of the Lord. It should not happen actually. Any situation, why we should be peaceful? Because whatever situation is manifest in front of us has come by the will of Krishna. We should be very happy and peaceful about it. So we see the condition of Vritasura here. The situation is very difficult. Not difficult, it is very difficult situation. He has to fight in a deep body of a demon. He has been given birth for that and he is fighting. And he has a weapon of Lord Vishnu. And he has no capacity to fight against it. And he is in the battlefield. And what is happening now? His one hand is cut. And he has still with his other hand, he has smashed Indra. He can kill Indra now. But still he is seeing the Lord has given a weapon to Indra. I'll not kill him. I accept the will of the Lord. If Lord has given a weapon to Indra to kill me, then I am destined to die now. He accepts it. Indra, pick up that weapon. So he knows that even in his death, which is going to happen now, there is kindness of Krishna. This is a very high realization. These are all situations which are listed in Bhagavatam, because not only theory now, in practicality, not only theory, in practicality, a pure devotee, there are something like Sakama Bhaktas. Generally what we saw in society, Sakama Bhaktas are the lowest realm of Bhakti Yoga, where a person is doing devotion service, but is maintaining material desires. And is working for that. Nishkama Bhakta is better, because he is not maintaining material desires, but still it has to go. Niskama Karma Yogi, Sakama Karma Yogi. But a pure devotee is still higher. And how do we recognize a pure devotee? It is not easy. So Krishna, what he does some uthal puthal. So within that we are able to see, look, he is a pure devotee. You understand? Krishna does some uthal puthal for us to see. Just like Prahlad Maharaj, had he not gone through that difficult condition, we would have come to know he is a pure devotee. That would have been difficult. So sometimes difficulty in the life of great devotees, of great acharyas also, some so-called difficulties which come in their life, it shows their golden nature. It becomes, for the society at large, an easy landmark. Look, this is a standard of a pure devotee. Just like had Prahlad Maharaj not been tested like that, and all the Devatas panicked, and Prahlad Maharaj is taking decision to go to Narasimhadeva, and Devatas are panicking by hearing his loud roaring. He is intentionally roaring very loudly. So what will happen? All those who have even little doubt, they could not move towards the Lord. Prahlad Maharaj, because his heart was golden, full faith in the lotus feet of the Lord, he just walked in. Faith also has different levels. We can also say we have faith in Krishna. Great devotees also have faith in Krishna. But so much faith, Prahlad Maharaj just walked in. So similarly, when the Lord appeared in front of the Indra and the Devatas, when they prayed for, please help us to fight against Vritasura, the Lord came. But what prayers are offered after the Lord came? My Lord, you are so kind. You did so many things previous incarnations. You killed Hiranyakashipu, you killed Hiranyaksha, you killed this demon, that demon. Now please kill this Vritasura. And what did the Lord say? My God, what a prayer. I have come, say, my Lord, please take me to the spiritual world. And what is this prayer? And when the Lord is going to come, he's not even appeared now in front of Vritasura. What is kind of prayer he's offering even before? My Lord, cut off all my attachment from the material world. That is the prayer he offers. Okay? And he has total realization that everything is moving. In fact, Srila Prabhupada also, when he was about to leave the body, this is the last verse. Everything is moving by the will of Krishna. This is Krishna consciousness. You understand? This should be not a theory, it should be a realization. It's not that the way you react to the situation is destined. That is for you to decide. For the situation, you have no control. Anything. You are sitting on the bus, suddenly the bus does one palti. Okay? And your hand is broken. You have pain now. Okay? You have no control on the situation. Now, how do you react to that situation? That is within your control. But bus doing palti, you can't do anything. Because nature is not under your control. The world is not under your control. Any movement, this body, what it does, we don't know. So many tubes are there, bones are there. What functions, what doesn't function, we can't do over. We don't have total control over it. But what do we have control over? How we react to the situation. So pure devotees who have total realization of Supreme Lord, they speak, they have. So it's a beautiful meditation. And Prabhupada takes in the purport the shloka. What is the shloka he takes? Ekala Ishvara Krishna Ara Savabhritya. There is only one Supreme Lord. All are his servants. So we have to therefore develop this Krishna consciousness that we are totally dependent. Prabhupada says when you surrender to Krishna, you become totally independent of anything else. That one principle you accept, you become independent of everything else. And you do not surrender to Krishna, you become dependent on everything. Correct? It's not difficult actually. Therefore, the whole message of Krishna consciousness, if we hear, what happened to Arjuna when he heard Bhagavad Gita? He surrendered. Correct? So that principle should be there. But whom are we surrendered to now? We are all surrendered to our mind. And we cannot overcome our own mind. Therefore Arjuna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna, I heard. I heard you. Nashta moham spritim labdva. By hearing you, my Lord, my illusion is over and my memory is recalled. So similarly, if we take advantage every day to attentively chant and read Bhagavad Gita, what happens is that illusion is dispelled. And then smritim labdva. What smriti comes? I am a servant of Krishna. Now the smriti is over. What smriti we are having now? I am an Indian. I am a man. I am a Kannadiga. Blah, blah, blah. Now this kind of smriti, your activities are all foolish. And bhayam duti anuveshita syat. If you think of anything else, then your relation to Krishna, be ready for a fear. Fearful condition is waiting you. Any upadhi other than servant of Krishna means you are creating a fearful condition for yourself. Well, best of luck. Suppose somebody will say your only identity is you are a servant of Krishna. You will always be peaceful. Jiva Krishna dasa e vishwasha karale ara dukkha nai. If you have only one identity, what is your identity? Ask, who are you? I am a servant of Krishna. Then Bhaktivinoda Thakur is giving a certificate, guarantee you have no unhappiness from now on. Jiva Krishna dasa e vishwasha karale tara dukkhanai. This much you accept that I am a servant of Krishna. You no longer can have any reason for ever to be sad. You can always be happy in any condition. That's like Vritasura is smiling. Even in the midst of such a difficult situation, you can be very, very happy. But if you keep some other identity, any other identity, I am a son of this, I am a father of this, I am brother, any identity, ahankara, that becomes ahankara, then best of luck. Be ready. Be ready now. Correct? Any identity, I am an Indian, I am a man, I am a woman, any identity will give you problems. And these identities are actually changing. Isn't that changing? Identities keep changing in this world. Birth after birth, your identities are changing. Even in this life, the identities are changing. I'm a child, I'm a school boy, I'm a college boy, I'm working in some company, I'm short, I'm fat. These identities keep changing through the life. And we so much identify with something which is itself is not permanent. Just to play to the gallery, people say something and I speak something. But if I keep my identity fixed, I'm a servant of Krishna, Jiva Krishna Das, then what happens? No fearful condition. I'm very, very peaceful. And this is demonstrated by Vittasura. He is in the Samadhi. I am a servant of Krishna. And he has gone through such difficult condition. But he has fixed himself. I am a servant of Krishna and totally dependent on Krishna. Any unimaginable reverse condition came. He knows Krishna is in total control. I will act according to whatever I should act within my limits. I am a jiva. I am a small personality. I cannot do everything. I'll do, but I am not in control. Krishna is in control and is very, very therefore peaceful and happy. Okay? So in this way we should develop Krishna consciousness. Srila Prabhupada ki, Srimad Bhagavatam ki.
Radha Krishna Pranam Yugala Radha Krishna Pranam Yugala